Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi met on Monday with visiting Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. And during the talks, President al-Sisi said that the Palestinian cause will remain a priority in Egypt's foreign policy, adding that Egypt has a constant stance and is fully supportive of Palestinian choices towards peaceful political settlement for the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. President al-Sisi also stressed that Egypt continues efforts to ensure that Palestinians restore their rights as stipulated under relevant international resolutions. He noted that Egypt's efforts aim at maintaining the Palestinian stability and security. Al-Sisi also said that Arab efforts must continue to resume Palestinian-Israeli peace talks. For his part, Abbas expressed appreciation for Egypt's efforts and its constant historical stances in support of the Palestinian cause. Abbas said he is keen on consultations with President al-Sisi on developments for the Palestinian cause. Earlier, the visiting Palestinian president met with Foreign Minister Sameh Shoukry as part of his ongoing visit to Egypt. The talks covered the latest developments in the Palestinian cause. They agreed on the need to resume serious peace talks between Palestinians and Israelis with the aim of reaching a just and comprehensive peace deal. They also reiterated the Palestinian right to establish an independent state on the 1967 borders, with East Jerusalem as its capital. Abbas also met with Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul-Gheit. The talks covered plans for future moves on the Palestinian cause after recent developments, on top of which the results of the American presidential elections. They agreed that a new U.S. administration would pave the way for Washington to restore a more active and positive role in the path of the two-state solutions. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli held a meeting on Monday to review the national strategy for population, which aims at controlling the population growth. The Premier said that the meeting tackled the steps taken to implement the national strategy for population and how to limit the negative effect of the high rate of population growth, which exceeds the development rates. Controlling the population growth rates would guarantee a better standard of living for Egyptian families, especially in the fields of education and health, which are affected by the high birth rates. Madbouli ordered the increase of the number of women being trained to be employed in small projects. He said that 500,000 job opportunities are to be created for those women. Madbouli said that the state will provide family planning services to all women for free. Madbouli called for speeding up the process of drawing a comprehensive demonstration of the family planning strategy and steps for its implementation to be submitted to President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi ahead of launching it next year. The National Election Authority announces on Monday the final results of the runoff round of the first stage of the parliamentary elections. The NEA said that it had received results of the general committees from all governorates included in the first stage and in which the runoff round was held. It said that it dealt with a number of appeals regarding the voting process and counting of the results. The runoff round of the second phase of the parliamentary elections is due to be held on the 7th and 8th of December. Within the framework of mutual judicial cooperation and continuous dialogue between Egyptian Prosecution Office and Italian Republican Prosecution over the past few days, each team presented all information over the Italian student Giulio Regini incident to the other team. After the two teams exchanged views shared by the Egyptian Attorney General and Republican attorney in Rome, Egypt's public prosecutor said on Monday the person who killed Regini in Cairo in 2016 was still unknown, and the organization's file on the murder would be temporarily closed. Investigative authorities will continue the search for the killer, according to a statement that the prosecutor said was made jointly with Italian authorities. According to the latest tally, more than 62.47 million people have been reported to be infected by the novel coronavirus globally, and 1,456,448 have died.